I'm pissing everybody off today. Oh, man. Hey, guys, my name is Paul Procise. Go to paulprocise.com, at Paul Procise everywhere. Oh, man, can you believe the gall of this Paul guy saying what he believes out loud on his own page? I mean, the Christian guy that says Christian things out loud, can you believe that he would actually say that he's a Christian and then like type it out on a post that says he believes that a man is a man and a woman is a woman? I mean, shut up. Dude, you don't have the right to say the things that you believe. God exists. Shut up. Huh. You don't say the things you believe. I mean, this is from the same people that say my body, my choice. You shut up. You put a mask on. You don't say words out loud. You shut up when I'm talking to you. I mean, the absurdity of these people. They don't want you to say anything. They just want to tell you. Everything is forced with these people. I have a toothpick in my mouth while I'm talking. It's funny. It's just like the insanity. Of course, I post videos and I'm trying to, I curate just like anybody out there. We're curating content. So I go out and find something like, hey, let's bring attention to this. Hey, let's bring attention to this. That's what we do. So yeah, some things are going to be controversial that I'm pointing attention at. That's what I'm doing. Surprise. So some things are going to be controversial, and then I post what I believe on these things. I'm a commentator. I'm an analyst. I analyze things, and I bring my personal opinions. Don't tell me to shut up. You shut up. You're on my page. If you don't believe what I believe, guess what? Guess how hard it is for you to do this. Oh, I don't like that. Let me scroll past it. You know how hard it is for you to not be offended by stuff? It's this hard. That's stupid. Scroll right past it. Or if you're on a computer, you know how hard it is to go? Oh, my mouse won't go. Oh, here we go. Scroll. Oh, that's an idiot. I don't like that guy. Oh, that guy's fat. Oh, Oh, that guy should comb his beard. Oh, that guy needs to trim something. That's what you have to do. If you don't like me, oh, that guy has stupid glasses on today. Like, how hard is that? Paul's a stupid name. But you clack off idiotic things. God doesn't exist. Okay, I respect your opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I respect it. We can have civil discourse. That's fine. I mean, it's great that you're commenting on it because you're getting more. You're helping me with the Facebook algorithms. Hey, clack away. Be hateful. But it just speaks to this generation of me, more. I hate. Ugh. It doesn't make any sense. Put your face mask on. This baker in Oregon has been documenting on TikTok, has been documenting OSHA. And I just kind of assume people are paying attention to it, and I shouldn't assume. But they have OSHA fighting these face mask dictates. And there's crazy state laws, of course. It's Oregon. So I think they're in Lebanon, Oregon. Is that right? Is that where they're at? Anyways, there's these crazy things going on in Oregon with their state. They can't be in a place without face masks or whatever if you're a worker. So OSHA's been enforcing state policies. A federal agency is enforcing state policies. I think there's you hear my daughter in the background, but there's just a fight between these guys. And so one of the this grumpy baker guy is going around and documenting this fight between, and he's got his TikTok followers have been donating money towards them to fight these fines, and so he's going around and helping the other businesses around him to fight these fines that are ridiculous. And so they're fighting these mandates, and they're fighting the ensuing mandates that are probably coming. And so I put on, it's starting, OSHA showing up to businesses, and because they are. Assuming people knew or know how to find him. I didn't clarify on there, but the OSHA claimed they have signed warrants for this issue. It's a big deal. OSHA, they're not a law enforcement agency. They are a regulatory agency. And for them to claim that they have signed warrants is a big deal. They don't have law enforcement along with them to have, yeah. And so there's state issues there that I can't really speak to. But anyways, the business owner kicks OSHA out of their business. And if they're going to be claiming to have warrants, that's a really big deal. That's a sheriff issue and potentially some federal law enforcement issue. But for OSHA to show up as a former law enforcement officer, and I was a state police officer, so there's some different, I can't speak to everything. Okay, I'll say that. But for them to show up and claim to have signed warrants, there's something there. Lawyers should be getting involved for sure. Because that's kind of sketch. But that's a whole different state. There's different laws involved. So I'll tread lightly there. I'll be careful with my words. Because it's different states, it's different mandates, it's different things. I'll just say that it's questionable at best. So I'll be careful with my wording there. I was a cop in Kansas, so things could be different there, and times have changed. I was a cop 20 years ago. I'm old. So, but it is questionable. Yeah, it's questionable. I'll just say that. But yeah, it is just interesting, and I get these private messages of from people. It just, I don't know. All right, so I was asked to talk about the $3.5 trillion with Manchin hold it up, the vote. I'll just speak to that a little bit. The will it pass? I don't know. He's saying that he won't pass it unless because he's a pro-life Democrat. He's held up other legislation, and he's actually passed it. He said that he wouldn't pass it without the pro-life stuff, and then he's passed it anyways without the pro-life stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if it gets passed with pork that he's holding out for, even though he's claimed that he's pro-life and it's passed without the pro-life stuff. So there's always political games. He's holding out for personal pet projects, and he'll hold out. Very end, it passes. I personally don't trust anybody in Washington, left, right, or center. I just don't. Games always get played. Let me just say this. There's a couple people there's probably 3 or 4 people out there that I trust to always do the right thing. I mean, seriously, there's 3 or 4 people that that's like Thomas Massey, maybe, and I don't know, because he typically, even there, he's kind of failed on a few things, and then, how can you? You're never going to agree with everybody 100% of the time. Ron Paul, I would probably align with most. I don't know. How can you? Just in reality, you're never going to align with everybody 100% of the time. That's a ridiculous thing to say. So, anyways, what else was I asked to talk about? I put that out into the Facebook group. I'll pull that up here real quick, because I asked them to what should we talk about today. Groups. discussion. If you guys want to ask me questions or what we should talk about, join it's a free group. And by the way, we have a supporters group. If you want to support me in any way, I will, and you can throw this out. I will guarantee you to, you can ask me and I will guarantee ask the group. You can, so questions for the day. Should we talk about today? How about Norway? That's a tricky subject because I can get banned for asking that or talking about that subject. Renee, I can't talk about that on this one. Once we get Rumble up and running, I can talk about that. So I'm not saying no, I won't talk about that. I'm saying I can't talk about that subject on these platforms. Yeah. So there you go. What podcast were we talking about? I asked that. All right. So yeah, there we go. All right. So if you want to ask me questions or you want to have me answer your questions on there, join that. And if you want to have a guaranteed question asked or answered, subscribe on Facebook or send me the subscriptions through my website, paulprosace.com. On the About page, there's plenty of ways to support, and we'll do it that way. All right, so go to paulprosace.com, subscribe to all my social medias, go to Getter. Yeah, go to Getter. Subscribe that way as well. All right, we'll see you soon. Paul? It's a terrible way to sign off. Paul. Ugh, what a cringy way to sign off. See you later. Bye.